Hey guys, how we doing? We're live on Drew TV. So let's wait for some people to join first. Jody in, Kirsty, how you doing? So as you all know, this is my first time tonight on my own on DTV. Unfortunately, Drew can't make it with us this evening for personal reasons, but I have taken over the stream tonight. Pretty cool. Right, so let's get some comments going. And right, so we got 6 viewers so far. Great. So we've got quite a bit to talk about tonight, as most of you know already. Tomorrow night we got Ghost Adventures coming on, which is super exciting for me. I'm a huge fan of these people, and yeah, it's going to be a great night, I think, to be honest. So probably not going to sleep tonight. Christmas tomorrow, but well, don't wish that on me for Christ's sake. Christmas. Hi, Linda. All right. Yeah. So right then, let's start the show. Right. Sherry, hi, Sherry. So yesterday, in this house, so I live here with my other half and 3 kids. And basically, it's what happened was the other night, last night, we had dinner, everything like that. So I was playing music on my speaker whilst I was cooking. Um, so we had an echo speaker next to it, but that's not plugged in. So got my Bose speaker next to it. That's just purely a Bluetooth speaker, and yeah, just absolutely crazy. So this takes about 5 minutes because I gotta go all around the houses. I don't get straight to the point. I just yeah, you're probably gonna prefer Drew because I just go around the houses with everything. But so basically, like I said, playing music. I stopped it when we had dinner, and then we went back into the kitchen afterwards. Went out the back for a fag. The kids didn't touch my phone. No one touched my phone. No one touched the speaker. It was in standby mode. And all of a sudden, I was about to say to my other half, "It's a shame you don't like bechamel sauce for cauliflower cheese, which main ingredients are cheese and milk." Um, and so I thought, shit, I forgot what I was going to say. And so we ended up on a different conversation. And do you know what? Right. I thought, oh, I forgot what I was going to say now. And all of a sudden, the speaker comes on and starts talking about the measurements of milk and shelf life of milk. What? You know? Yeah, pretty crazy. Um, and I'm like, wow, that's pretty crazy. But the other crazy part about it is this entity that we have in this house. I had a reading the other day, and do you know what? Honestly, they were saying that so it was the Warrens Foundation, and they said to me that I have a guy here. He's very skinny. He used to have a drink problem, or does have a drink problem. Um, so that'll explain why I like my beers. But jokes aside, um, but I ejaculate. So basically, um, I was told this, and obviously, I over the last few weeks, I had a feeling that there was something in the house because I don't know, it was just a little odd over time, because the thing is, I've got a twin brother, and this twin brother has actually shown himself to my mother, which is at a different house, and basically this was me but without the tattoos. So yeah. So whether this is the same spirit that's in this house, but it's actually pretending to be something that it isn't, because when I've spoken to it through the spirit box to have a chat with it, it's actually been claiming to be my twin brother. And may I add, he actually died at birth. And you know what? I thought, that's crazy, but really good at the same time, because obviously, how good would it be to actually speak to, a part of your family that never really was a part? And then actually found out that, it's been playing me and it is not my twin brother. So I'm thinking now, the only thing that I'm left with really is, was the spirit that appeared to be me but without the tattoos, was that this entity that is actually pretending to be what I think it is or not? It's a crazy one really, because it just makes you think, well, this is a bit of a a brain twister. And like I said, this is what really pushed us to do some spirit boxes in the house and try and find out what it was, because I thought, well, to be honest, I want to find out. And then obviously the Warren Foundation told me, they actually said, and they were really good. They brought up a few personal things that are in my life, and they were spot on. I gave them no hint at all. She was actually saying that his hair, so as I mentioned, skinny, drink problem, he's got the hair that when you brush it back, it actually falls back forward over his forehead. And do you know what? I thought, wow, that's actually pretty crazy that you actually know this, just by looking at me. And yeah, absolutely fantastic. I gotta be honest, really good experience. But yeah, I mean, for that speaker to go like that the other night, and the weird thing is as well, guys, right, is so my other half was upstairs, and she was doing some studying, and I set up my tripod with the camera. Now, the last time I used it, it had charge. So, I would have checked that. I keep doubting myself, but I would have thought I would have checked that, because otherwise, what are you going to do? You know what I mean? But I put it on, set it up, put it on record, no problem. And you know what? Came back up half an hour later. And I went to stop the recording. So I thought, half an hour's plenty, because I'll look through that and, I'll go from there to see if it shows anything. Because my other half did mention that she saw on the ceiling a very small figure, not the size of a normal person, but it had legs, body, arms, head. And she seen this walking along the ceiling for only a few seconds. So unfortunately, it wasn't long enough for me to record. And this is why I come on to wanting to record the night before last, because I thought, well, this might be a good opportunity to actually find out and try to see if I can see it myself, because it doesn't tend to want to show anything to me, to be fair. So I thought, give it a go. Yeah, what can I? Not going to lose anything, am I? So, COVID. Joking. I'm joking. But so honestly, it was great. I went upstairs. Well, like I said, I wanted to turn it off. Camera, but dead. And I'm like, well, if the battery was flat, yeah, I wouldn't have been able to turn it on and put it on video record anyway. I highly doubt. So it's a very odd situation. So as far as I could say right now is that it drained the juice from my battery and my camera. Obviously, I would like to try and debunk that, but the only way for me to really do that is charge that battery up now tomorrow night, and then put it back up there in the exact same spot. And if it does it again, then it's a no-brainer. There's no debunking to be done. But on the other hand, if it does actually record, I don't know. But it wasted a lot of energy on doing what it did with the speaker. And as I come on to say, the speaker actually sounded like Alexa. Now, Alexa has got a British accent. Bose is American. And Bose you don't speak to. It's not a voice controlled speaker. It is Bluetooth only music. That is it. So if I don't know how it can do that, but the fact that it knew that I forgot what I was going to say to my other half, and it reminded me just like that, crazy. But anyway, let's have a look at some of these comments. I'm rambling, and the comments are flowing in, and I'm like, yeah, just keep talking, just you carry on. It's fine. But okay, so I have several attachments, and they always play with my phone. All right, okay. So Sherry, tell us more. What kind of thing does it do with your phone? Does it? So is this comment by you? So excuse me, guys. So yeah, I know what you mean with technology. They do play with technology. That's that's one thing. But the thing is with technology, it carries a lot of energy. So it's obviously your battery for starters. And yeah, it is really a good thing sometimes, because like with me being a paranormal investigator, it's really really good because I love it. At first, last night, the speaker thing, it scared the hell out of me, but I did, you know. But at first, obviously, I had a bit of the old hair raise on the arm, but after that, I was like, wow, I gotta let everyone know this. This is great, And I've told everyone over the last couple of weeks. When it only happened yesterday, Jane. Really, maybe that I wasn't the night, but so right, I'll try again. Right, no, let's not try again. Right, let's leave it there. Right, let's show some more comments. Uh, Hey guys from Texas, USA, Miss Jimmy exploring scary places. Awesome, Jimmy. What kind of places have you explored so far, Jim? Me, places for me is I like graveyards. I like places, derelict buildings. I like a lot of building type places really, rather than the open, because I find with graveyards, because they're open, you've got a lot of surround noise, and it really doesn't help. It's obviously I'm not saying that we're not going to go and do a night investigation out in the open somewhere, but I much prefer buildings, because this is better for us really, because it's more enclosed, uh, and yeah, it's better really. But that's my opinion. Some of you may not agree with that, but so I've known of it since the age of 3. They always help me at different times. Oh, okay, so you've had it around with you for quite a long time then, Sherry. So is this what is this? Is this a family member maybe, or a friend? Yeah, graveyards. Yeah, local scary places. The problem is with my the area, we really haven't got a lot because I'm up in Pontypool, South Wales, uh, United Kingdom, obviously. Um, and I don't know, it's not really much around. I mean, obviously, I'd say about it would be a good 20, 30, maybe even 40, all the way up to an hour's drive for a good spot. The most we've gone so far, I think, is about 40 minutes. And that was to a place called Targath Mental Asylum. Um, Check that out, guys, if you want to have a look at it. It's a really good place. It's massive. There is literally absolutely no way on this earth that you're going to be able to do that place in a couple of hours. There's just no way. You need ideally either a whole day or a whole night, an overnight stay. Now it is derelict. The place is shut, um, but is awesome. Like there's one guy that wanders the place in a white van. It's an old guy, but he's all right. But obviously, he's just looking after the place really, because obviously you've had quite a lot of kids there as well. Just absolutely trashing the place, and this is one of the reasons that I hate sometimes. When you've got people there and you see them smashing the place up, and you're like, oh, it's not good. Many family members. Oh, right, okay. Well, that's pretty cool that you know this. So this comment, you guys. Um, so how do you have you spoken to them through like a spirit box? Have you done EVP recordings or like EVP at K2 stuff like that? Questions, yes, no questions. So we got 1 year at this stage. We are too intellectually and technologically feeble to detect, much less comprehend the kind of communication that's occurring amongst much more advanced species, especially paranormal. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree. When you're dealing with beings whose intellects is so far beyond your own, I don't think it's safe to assume they have your best interest at heart. Well, yeah, this is it. This is why some places, they're quite nasty with you, and you can't really do a lot. Like most of the time, for some reason, with the spirits with me, they don't like me. I don't know why. It's weird, but hey, I don't like me sometimes. All right. So, you know, but okay. So let's check some more. So a lady informed me I have many male family members apparently, and they never show themselves because they have no wish to scare me. Oh well, that's a good thing, Sherry. I mean, um, I don't know if you picked up about my current situation in this house that I'm in now, um, but that's pretty crazy. Um, Quite scary at the same time because I don't know who it is, you know. But I'm trying to get on with everyday life. I'm just trying to move on from it and enjoy. Communication with anyone in the world is easy. There's a simple gadget called a cell phone. Yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Magnetic vortex resonance. I hope I said that right. Um, so yeah, to be honest, um, I'm really grateful for what Drew has done for me. To be honest, uh, he's let me take part now in DTV. I said to him, I said, "Do you need some help with it? Do you want me to join in with you? Because I think it would be great. Me and Drew, we've got very similar interests. We get on great together. We've been speaking to each other now for the past few weeks. Uh, and yeah, things are going really well. And yeah, just absolutely brilliant. Loving life at the minute. It's great. But obviously, you may not see me all the time. Uh, so obviously I'll have the other bits to do in the house and whatever if I'm not available, but I'll try and be available, guys. Especially, so let's talk about tomorrow night. So we got Ghost Adventures now on tomorrow evening. Uh, this is going to be absolutely epic. I cannot wait. Um, I just love the show. I watch it on YouTube. I've watched it on the TV. I've seen quite a few series, to be honest, of that show. Um, and I like it because, to be honest, I find with them, they're very open. They always try to debunk stuff. And yeah, you know, it's absolutely great because the thing is, you've got so many out there, and so many to watch. You don't know where it starts and where it ends. But the one main thing with it is I like how honest they are, and that is a plus for me always because you always know what you're watching is genuine. Um, and the equipment they use as well, jealous, totally jealous. I want it. Uh, I'm probably going to get it someday, but I want it now, and I can't, which is severely upsetting. But anyway, I'm gonna have to stop talking about it because it's gonna upset me. I want the equipment badly, but right, I'll leave it there. Shush. Okay, let's give some of these people some attention because yeah. Guys, I'm in a funny mood tonight. All right, I've had half a bottle of Fanta, and I get very hyper off orange. So bear with, please. You won't see me like this all the time. So just appreciate that I'm like this now because I may not be like this every time. So, Sherry, what did you say there? Let's click on this one. Don't worry too much about it. Who it is, they are with you for a reason, and most are not evil. Yeah. Um. I mean, obviously, dependent what you do. Obviously, with yours being family members, it's highly unlikely that they're not going to be evil to you. You know, it's because obviously with them being family members, they care about you. Um, and all that, and yeah, it just makes things good because you know that you've got. I don't know if you're the same as me, Sherry, but I feel very relaxed around spirits, especially knowing if it's a family member because obviously the one that's in this house now, knowing that it's not a family member is what's putting me on edge because I'm like, why are you here? What are you doing? What do you want from me? Why me? Even, you know? Do you know what I'm saying? And it's not a very comforting feeling. I must admit. But when I did think that it was a family member, it was lovely. I felt that protection, that feeling of you've got the person there, they're listening to you, they're looking at you. You can't see them, they can see you. Brilliant feeling, But now, oh, I can't even have a shower now. I just can't turn my back. I can, obviously, but I can't wait to open my eyes again in the shower because I just feel so tense and just feeling like something's there all of the time. There probably is, but oh, Sometimes I panic, see, that I'll think, oh, I'm going to turn around and it's going to be manifested. It's going to be fully manifested. I'm going to see it for a split second and it's going to be gone. Now that I don't know what I don't know what I would do. I'd probably run outside the door with a towel around me, just like help. Got a crazy man in the house. Come in, no one's in here. I'll probably get sectioned and sent to a bloody mental asylum myself. But yeah, I agree with that. Magnetic vortex. Yeah, I thanks you. Come on, TV. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I agree with that. Magnetic. You're saying quite a lot of stuff I agree with. To be honest, this it makes sense.
Hey, Jamie.
Hey, dude.
Hey, guys. Can I just play a video quickly for everyone? I'm just going to play a video quickly, okay?
Yeah, all right,
Give me
dude.
2
Go for it.
minutes. Give me 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes.
Okay, we're just spinning. We're going. There's a lady on the ground.
What do you mean there's a lady on the ground?
I don't know. I keep seeing. It's like a visual. It's like a vision. This is the darkest place I have.
Thank you for that, buddy. Sorry to disturb your night. But, guys, make sure you're watching it tomorrow. We have literally got to kick off. And, Jamie, you're doing a good job, man. Everyone's happy on the live.
Dude.
Keep going on about it, dude. You're a legend, bro.
Awesome. Cheers, bud.
It's okay. See you guys later.
So there was Drew. Scared the hell out of me whilst I was talking about paranormal. Cheers, dude. Love you in a bit. But yeah, so now he's done that as well, as we were saying about the lovely show that we got on tomorrow. I'm super excited. I cannot wait. The live is probably not going to go on for much longer now tonight, guys. I'm coming up to 30 minutes. I'm probably going to wrap it up around 35. Just to I go and spend some time now with the other half this evening. I just wanted to give this a go tonight, have a chat to some of you people, tell you my story of what's going on. Yeah. Obviously, I'll have to let you all know also about when I'm cleansing the house, because I feel this is actually going to be quite cool. I'm either going to record it or I'm going to go live. Probably going to record it, to be fair, because the only good thing is for that is rather than disturbing the situation and taking photos every second, doing a video, if anything does appear, it's going to appear in that video. Because, instead of, instead of just constantly snapshot, and it's going to do it dead in. So just video record instead. This is my plan. So fingers crossed. Just hope we don't get a shakedown when we're cleansing the house. But hopefully that's going to take place this week. I'm not going to be able to do it on the weekends because the kids are here, and obviously I don't want to be doing something like that because I'm not going to be able to explain something like that to kids. That's a no-no. So obviously they're going to have to be in school. So which is why I'm hoping that I'm going to be getting it now this week. And then cleanse time. So obviously the last day I'll have really is a Friday. Best days really for me is Mondays and Tuesdays. That's the days that my other half is off. She's off on the weekends, but as I say, I won't count those days because that's when she is not working. But the Monday and Tuesday is when she's off and the kids are away, which is obviously the perfect time to do it because the house is empty and cleanse time, so it's a good thing. But does anyone else have an experience? Sherry, are you talking to people in the comments, or are you asking, does anyone else around me have experience with the situation I spoke to you about? Yeah, as a read that, guys, I literally agree with that. So maybe we have been presented with such a false understanding of reality that when we are given a glimpse of the truth, it appears to use us, to us as science fiction. Perhaps we cannot recognize the truth. Yeah, definitely. Oh, in the chat. Okay. A beginner's guide to rough sex. Who are you talking to?
I was just laughing at that. I was just laughing at that one. I was like, what the heck? Are you serious? That was funny. I actually found that one really funny. Fair point. But no. Please try not use the sexual language in this container. Unless we're 18, then that's okay. But yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for understanding. That made me giggle, though. Just today, no joke. That made me giggle. I'm in the background. Just keep.
Oh, I do. Please see if it will communicate with someone. Experience first, please, before you cleanse it. Yeah, I've already done this, Sherry. I've spoken to it quite a few times, but I was told basically by the Warrens Foundation, which told me that this is the spirit that's hanging over me, and it's actually passing on bad energy. It's making me feel awful every day. But not every day. I have some good days, some bad days. I know you get that anyway, but this is their words were this is hanging over me like a cloak, like a jacket. So it's hanging over my shoulders, and it's draining. It's mentally draining, and it's not good. So really, I don't want to speak to it anymore for personal reasons. I don't really want to make things any worse than what it already is. Therefore, the cleansing will be hopefully done very shortly. Video evidence will be posted, so that way you can see what went on if anything does go on, because it'll be, as I said, it'll be good to capture if anything does. Drew, read that one again. I'm gonna crack up.
Which one?
Right. I'll put it up quickly. Yeah.
Read it to me.
My experience are they always trying to molest me while I am sleeping.
Now I'm hearing it all. All right, catch you in a minute, man.
Yeah, cheers, dude. Okay. Vital information is mostly kept out to the public domain.
Wait, is he a succubus and incubus investigator then? See, he might be interested into the sexual ghost spirits, which I feared about like succubus and incubus. So they like sexual.
Okay, yeah.
So that's a question you might ask him actually.
Yeah, might have to give him an inbox or something and find out some more. Maybe get him on the
I'm
show.
going to give this other dude an interview as well, because on a YouTube channel, because he's coming out with some really good, interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, well,
All
we'll
right,
have to sort it out.
definitely. I'll speak to you in a bit.
Yeah, tell mate. It is showing you how it lives. It more than likely needs help to go. I'm not sure, to be honest, because as I said, it was imitating, trying to be what I thought was my twin brother, which that is not now. That's not the case. But I've had ups and downs over quite a few years now, so it could have been following me for quite some time. Um, I don't know. Haven't got any proof of that. Haven't got any say of that. But this could be a possibility. Obviously, the only reason I'm wanting to cleanse the house and speak to it again now is because obviously it's putting the house under quite a lot of pressure. I've been told by the psychics to leave the spirit alone for reasons, not to play with it anymore because it's doing things to me that's not very nice. So it's mentally playing with my head. But I know exactly what you mean, though, Sherry. Definitely, it's obviously sometimes in some cases it's good to speak to the spirit and find out why it's there, what it wants. Do you need help to leave? Definitely know what you mean with that. But I just want to get his house cleansed, to be honest, and I can live my life again, and go from there, really. But anyway, guys, I'm wrapping it up there now. But it was great chatting to you all tonight on my own. It was really nice of Drew to let me come on this evening and experience this for myself. At first, I was a little nervous, I'm not going to lie. But as you warm up, it's the same as when you go in the gym. You really can't be bothered. It's better to go and sit in a hot tub and just watch TV and drink champagne. Brilliant. No, you're not going to get fit like that, guys. You need to go in the gym. So mine is, I need to get on here and I got to warm up. When I'm warmed up, I'm good. I'm good to go. Yeah, that work interests me as well, Sherry. The sidekicks. I some of the things that they said to me, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say. Um, I, absolutely just crazy. But yeah, there we go. Right, here we are, guys. As you know, I'm Jamie, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good night.